solve a problem regarding network diagram. So this is the question. Question is, a small project consists of 6 activities, namely A, B, C, D, E and F, with duration 6, 8, 7, 5, 6 and 5 days respectively. Then what we have to calculate? We have to draw the network diagram and then calculate EST, LST, EFT, LFT and float, and finally total project duration. So before going to solve that, we have to draw a table. Here I have written these activities, then the duration required to complete that activities here, and the immediate predecessor activities. So these are the immediate predecessor activities. Then we have to draw the, what we have to draw? We have to draw the network diagram. So let's start draw this network diagram. So network diagram can be drawn by this table. So first activity A, the immediate predecessor activity is nothing. So this is the first initial activity. So let's draw activity A. So activity can be shown as, can be drawn as an arrow with having a initial event and head event and tail event. So this is event number 1 and this is event number 2. Then come to activity B. B, immediate predecessor activity is A. So B can be drawn as like this. B. This is the initial activity of initial event of activity B, and this is the tail event of activity B. This is 3, event number 3. Then come to activity C. C, corresponding to C, the immediate predecessor is activity is B. So C will be like this, and the tail event is 4. Then come to activity D. So corresponding to activity D, the immediate predecessor activity is A. So A. This is activity D. Its tail event is 5. Then come to activity E. Corresponding to activity, the immediate predecessor activity is D. So D, this is activity D. So this is activity E. Then final is activity F. The activity F, corresponding to activity F, immediate predecessor activities are C and E. This is activity C and E. Then your final activity will be F, and its tail event is 6. This is the network diagram. Then we have to write this duration below this activity. So write here 6 days. Activity B completed in 8 days. Activity D completed in 6 days. Then activity E completed in 5 days. Then activity F completed in 5 days. C activity completed in 7 days. So this is the network diagram of these activities. So then what we have to calculate? We have to calculate EST, LST, EFT, LFT and float. So before calculating this, we have to draw another table. So let's draw this table. So what is EST? EST, the full form of EST is earliest start time. Earliest start time means it is the earliest possible time at which activity can be started. So it can be calculated by moving from your head event to your tail event. That is from first to last. So how can we calculate EST? EST can be calculated by adding all these duration for the preceding activities. Like for the activities A, the earliest start time of activities A will be 0. It is 0. Then earliest start time of activity D will be after completing activity D, then only we can start activity B. So what is the time of the earliest time of activity B? That is 6. Adding the activity duration of activity C. So day 6. Then according to like this, we have to calculate for the next activities. For activity C, the earliest time will be 6 plus the duration of activity B, that is 6 plus 8, that is 14. For activity C, the EST will be 14. For activity F, for activity D, the EST will be 6 plus 6, that is 12. For activity E, for activity D can be started, AST will be after completing A, after completing activity A, then only the activity D can be started. So EST of activity D will be 6. Then for activity E, the EST will be 6 plus 6, that is 12. Then for activity F, the EST will be, for activity E, there are two activity approaching this, after completing two activities, then only the activity F can be started. So this is one path and this is another path. So we have to see both the path. By seeing this A, B, C path, the EST will be like 6 plus 8 plus 7. That is come to 6 plus 8 14, 14 plus 7 21 days. But in this path, the EST is 6 plus 6 12 plus 5, that is 6 plus 6 12 plus 5, this is 17. That is from 17 and 21, which one is greater? This 21. So we have to take the while calculating for forward move, we have to take the maximum number. So maximum days, that is 21. So EST for activity F will be 21. This 21. For completing this activity F, the total duration will be 26. That is, for this is EST for this, EST for the all activities. Then come to LFT. LFT means latest finish time. It is the latest finish time means this is the latest time required to finish an activity. So as that is as possible as we have to finish an activity. So how to calculate LFT? LFT can be calculated by moving backward or moving backward. That is from tail event to head event. In EST we have to calculate from head event to tail event, but in LFT we have to calculate from tail event to head event. So we have to move from backward to forward. So LFT can be calculated from your tail event to head event. So we have to see first activity F. So LFT for activity F will be what? 26 days. Latest finish time for activity F will be what? 26 days. So we have to write this LFT for activity F will be 26. Then LFT of we have to move from backward. So after F there are two activities. So for activity C, so the LFT will be LFT will be 26 minus 5, that is 21. So it requires 21 days for the least finish time, that is 21. Then for activity D, 21 minus 5, that is 16. We have to, when we are moving from tail event to head event, we have to subtract all the duration. That in EST we have to add all these duration for each activities. Then similarly for LFT we have to just duration. So for activity D it is 16, then for activity C will be 21 minus 7, that is 14. Then come to activity B. Activity B, the LFT will be 14 minus 8, that is 14 minus 8, 6. Then for activity A, for activity A, the LFT will be 12. This is 14 minus 8. Sorry, LFT will be LFT for activity A will be 6 days. Sorry, for activity C, the LST will be, for activity C the least LST will be 21 days. Then for activity B, the least possible time, least finishing time will be, but 21 minus 7, that is 14 days. Then for activity A, the least finishing time will be 14 minus 8, that is 6 days. Then these are the formula for EFT and LST. EFT is earliest finish time, which can be calculated by EST plus duration of this activity. So EFT for activity 1 will be LST, that is 0 plus duration of that activity 6, 0 plus 6, that is 6. Then for activity B, the LST will be EST of activity B what, 6 plus duration what, 8, that is 14. Then for C, D, E and F, similarly these EFT will be calculated like this: 7 plus 14, 21, 6 plus 6, 12, then 5 plus 12, 17, then for F 26. Similarly, LST will be calculated. The formula for LST is LFT, the least finish time minus duration of that activity, for which we are calculating this LST for the activities. So LST of activity A, like LFT of activity A, 6 minus duration of that activity what, 6 minus 6 equal to 0. Similarly for activity B, the LFT is 14, the duration is 18. So 14 minus 8 is 6. Then 21 minus your duration is 7, that is 14. Similarly for D, the 16 minus your 6 is equal to 10. And then for activity E, 21 minus 5, 16. So for activity F, the 26 minus duration is 5, that is 21. So how to calculate float? What is float? Float is the time, actual time required for completing a project, or it is the time difference it is the difference of time between your starting time and your finishing time. So what is the formula? Float. The formula for float is latest start time minus earliest start time, or you can calculate by least finish EST of activity A is 0, that is 0 minus 0, 0. For activity B, 14, 14 minus 14 or 6 minus 6, that is 0. Then for activity C, what is LST is 14 minus 14 or 21 minus 21, that is 0. For activity D, what is LST? For activity D, LST is 10. LST is 10 minus 6, that is 4. Then for activity E, LFT is 21 minus 16, that is 5. For activity F, the float is 26 minus 26 or 21 minus 21, that is 0. What we have to remark what we see. For activity A, B, C and E, the float is 0. So what it indicates? It indicates that these activities A, B, C and F are the critical activities. In a critical activities, the float is always 0. Means if we delay all these critical activities, then whole duration of the project will be delayed. So these are the critical activities. In a critical activities, always the float always is equal to 0. So we have to indicate, we have to draw this critical activity or critical path in the network diagram. How we can draw? The critical activities can be shown as or can be drawn as the double arrow. So what are the critical activities? We have to write the remark. These are the critical activities. Activity A, this is also activity B, this is also critical, this is non-critical. Activity E also non-critical. Then final activity F is critical. So what are the critical activities? Activity A, double arrow. Activity B, activity C, then activity F. So the critical activities can be drawn as double arrow in the network diagram. So finally we have to calculate the total project duration. So total project duration is the time required to complete the project. So it can be, what is the project duration will be? So project duration always depends upon the critical path. So because the critical path requires the maximum time, the maximum duration, it is the longest path in a network diagram. So these are the two paths in this network diagram, that is A, B, C, F and another is A, D, E, F. So in A, B, C, F, the total duration required for the complete of the network is A, B, by adding all this duration of this activity. So for path A, B, C, F, the total duration will be 6 plus 8 plus F 7 plus 5. So by adding all this, so value will be 6 plus 8 plus 7 plus 12 plus 14, that is 26 days. Similarly for path A, D, E, F, the duration will be 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 5. days. In between these two paths, this fast path requires maximum time. So this is the critical path, and we can draw this the critical path already shown in this diagram. So it requires maximum time, that is 26 days. So 26 days will be the total, that is total project duration. The project duration this is all about your network diagram.